All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome along to my channel, Skool Gunner. How are you all getting on out there, guys? I hope you're keeping well. Massive game for Arsenal coming up, guys. I think we'll qualify, no problem, into the next round. But of course, we are playing Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League. So hopefully, we'll get through that, guys. But I'm confident we will. I mean, we're at home. It's at the Emirates. So I think we have a good chance of going through. I don't think we need to fear anything regarding that. It's aggregate, of course, 2-2. So things should be all right, We should be able to get through. No problems with that one. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm doing a live watch along of the game also, and that's going to be at doing a live watch along, and that is going to be at 8 p.m. So make sure that you come along and check that out. Do yourselves a favor. I know guys, just finding my rhythm. I've been off work today, so I'm a little bit sluggish. But yeah, it is what it is. A massive game coming up for the club. A lot to look forward to. And I look forward to bringing you that game, guys. And showing you it. I'm expecting somebody to come on in a second to my channel. There we're going to talk football. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing you that game. It's going to be an interesting one. Big up to Arsenal Alex, guys. In with the comment. Big up to himself, man. And if you haven't already, check out his channel. It's Arsenal Alex. Like his videos. Subscribe to his channel. And don't forget to click that notifications bell that you get notified every time Alex uploads content, alright? A man that has been there through thick and thin for the club, guys. All the protests against Stan Kroenke and the owners, Alex was also there for that. So big up himself, man. Big up Alex for that, yeah. He's always been there, guys. Through thick and thin, supporting the club. But yeah, tonight we're playing Lisbon at the Emirates. It's 2-2 after the first leg. I think we should get through, but we can't underestimate them. There's no doubt about that. And it would be a real good thing if we got through to the next round. And then we can focus on the Premier League. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. No doubt about it. On Sunday, we are hosting Crystal Palace. So hopefully Patrick Vieira will do us a favour and give us an easy 3 points. That will be nice. But yeah, on Sunday, we're hosting Crystal Palace at the Emirates. So we really need to win the next 2 games. Just 1 second there, guys. Having a bit of a technical issue with my friend there. Just give me 1 second to let me try again. Send. No, it was sent. Let me send it again, yeah. But it was sent, my friend, yeah. Let me send it again. Might just be acting up, yeah. Alright. There we go. Message sent. Alright, there we go. I sent it again. So check it out. Alright. I'm much in demand here, guys, Always in demand. Alright. So I sent it again, my friend, yeah, so check it out, yeah. I sent it a second time, and it says that it was sent. So check that out, yeah. Arsenal Alex in by his prediction for the game. Just waiting for someone to join the live stream, guys, yeah, so don't worry if I'm a little bit quiet, yeah. I've been off work today, so I'm a little bit kind of... Arsenal Alex, Arsenal 3-0 to Arsenal. Yeah. Hopefully. It would be great, actually, to get the win, get through to the next round ahead of the game against Crystal Palace on Sunday. Big up to John by Dre, man. How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. This is the channel I was talking about, though, guys. Arsenal Alex. Be sure to check it out. Like his videos, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification. Alex is constantly creating top quality content. He uploads regularly on his channel, so make sure to check it out. Follow him on Instagram, also Arsenal Alex and 1. Big up to John by Dre, guys. Come on, you Gunners. You're goddamn right. Are you going to the game, Dre? Let me know. Have you managed to get a ticket for it, or what's going on? But yeah, I'm desperate to go to a match, to be honest. I would love to be at the stadium. It's been a long, long time for me. It's been like 15 months, and I only went the last time because Stapes from the 3-pointers was good enough to actually get me through. All right, let me see. There we go. Okay, guys, this is the link to join the chat. If anybody wants to join in for a while, please do. Here is the link. All right. See, I'm gonna need to go. I'm desperate to go. Yeah, man, I'm seriously desperate to go as well. I'll pick up the Dre anyway, man, for joining, yeah, and tuning in. And I hope you're keeping well, man. I'm just gonna bring someone into the chat now, lads. Just bear with me. All right, welcome. You made it, yeah.
Some technical difficulties, guys. Yeah, we got
it's like Gary Lineker with the BBC. There was technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I've got Gunnosaurus anyway with me, so things are grand. You know what I mean? Gunnosaurus is in the house. Whenever Gunnosaurus is in shot, Arsenal win. So that's the thing at the moment, right? I have to make sure that Gunnosaurus is in shot, and Arsenal will be victorious. So how are you, man? Are you good?
No, I mean, we lost yesterday. Wasn't a great performance, but yeah, last 2 games have been very bad for Liverpool. Last 2 games, but yeah, it's depressing times at Liverpool right now. But
yeah, you were the last stream we did together. You went off. The last stream we kind of went together. You kind of went off.
Yeah, I don't know.
You went off halfway through, and then I was like, "Yeah, they were 1-0 down." And but you know what the thing is, you have to put things into perspective, my friend. Because okay, Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, how many teams are going to win there? Okay, but the Bournemouth are actually a better team than people realize, man.
Because to be honest, I'd rather lose versus Madrid than get demolished. I'd take a 1-0 loss because it's like. Yeah. You know, I don't want to be like you guys who lost, was it 10-5 the second leg, and people still bantering over it. I just want to get this embarrassment result. I don't want an embarrassing result. So the performance is worrying me more than the actual result, actually. But
yeah, it was a comprehensive 1-0. Yeah, they controlled a lot of the game. Camavinga, extremely dangerous player.
What I mean, apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently Jose Enrique, the former left back, has said that Gravenberch is going to be a Liverpool player. I don't know if it's true, but if it is, I'll take it, to be honest. He's a decent player, to be fair. I don't know. I mean, I think he's a quality player. Like,
yeah, for sure. No doubt.
He was going under the radar at Ajax, but I think he was very good at Ajax. And then at Bayern, he just hasn't, because of Kimmich, Goretzka, Sabitzer, what do you expect? You're not going to get in that team. So look, we need a massive rebuild this time, I'm not going to lie. So I'll probably take a window. I mean, a good window for me would be like a Bellingham, Mount, and Gravenberch, and maybe a centre-back.
Bellingham is a very good player.
Oh,
excellent player. Excellent World Cup. I was like, when I was actually watching the World Cup, I was watching England play. Obviously, I heard of Bellingham, yeah, but I didn't know anything about him. He's only 19, yeah. Well, he was at the World Cup. I was looking at him and I was watching him playing, and I was like, he was unstoppable at times. They just couldn't stop him. I was like, what?
The main concern is will he choose?
Excellent player, man.
Will he choose us over? Yeah, but let's see if he chooses us over Real Madrid. I don't know, but look, I'm hoping we get Gravenberch. I don't know if it's true, but I mean, I hope we actually get him because he's still young as well, which helps a lot. I mean, we do need young midfielders, and honestly, I think I would take Mount in. To be fair, I would actually take Mount, but.
Who are you playing next in the league?
We play Man City away. We have no game now.
What? You're playing Man City away?
Yeah.
Please.
No, we can't do it. Sorry.
Please.
We're awful.
I'm going to talk to what's his name, Gakpo. Please, Cody Gakpo, hat trick against Man City. I'll be praying to Gakpo.
You can't trust us.
Gakpo.
I mean, in big
Come
games,
on,
you do
Gakpo.
turn up. In big games, you do turn up. To be fair, in big games we turn up. So you know.
When is the match actually on? Sunday or Saturday?
No, there's no. It's not this weekend. We don't even play this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Because we were meant to play Fulham, but then the FA Cup. So, and then it's a 2-week break. Oh, that'll be a dead break. And then I'm hoping Diaz is back for that. I mean, we really need him back in this team. Yeah, and I didn't know we need a cover right back. Apparently, we do now after this game. Trent. Why? Trent was awful yesterday. Oh my god, Trent can't defend.
He wasn't the only one, my friend.
Yeah. But Trent's probably getting loads of the speculation because he's English.
What did you make about what did you think of the Bournemouth game? I mean, where did you see the problems?
It's a 12:30.
They were unlucky too, man. They were unlucky. The Salah penalty, yeah.
I mean, if we had scored that, I think we would have won the game.
A bit unlucky. Bournemouth are a dangerous team. People don't realise, I think. I'm not talking crap now, yeah. Anybody that thinks I'm making you feel better, I'm not. Bournemouth are a lot better than people realise. They had us at the Emirates for a long part of the game. They had us. They were 2-0 up and we were struggling. Bournemouth are actually quite a dangerous team on the counter-attack. They're quick. I mean, they're not a bad team, man. People underestimate them completely, you know. Bournemouth are not a bad team.
To be honest, I thought we'd demolish them. But you know, Bournemouth just decided to turn up, of course. But look, new game, the Madrid game. I'm not gonna. First 20 minutes were good, and then the dying moment just killed it. Madrid just dominated the rest. So you know what? At least we didn't get embarrassed. That's certainly positive, to be honest, because I didn't want to get embarrassed again. For me, the tie was done first leg.
Yeah.
I just hope, man. The thing is, this international break could be good for us because I think it's a good time. We can regroup. Hopefully, Luis Diaz is back by this international break. I don't want to rush him, but hopefully he's at least in the squad versus Man City. Look, it's just right now the momentum from the United game has just been killed. Really, we're back to square one, and that's been our season mostly. Back to square one. So.
Yeah, but you're still building a new team, and all the changes. He's still kind of restructuring the team. I mean,
I don't understand.
He's going to be around for a couple. Klopp will be around for a couple of years. Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
I don't know why.
Summertime, like you said, the summertime, that's going to tell a lot. Yeah. But what do you think about the game tonight? Arsenal Sporting.
I hope Sporting win. Just to.
Thanks very much. All the Arsenal fans on this channel now, they just hate you, but that's fine.
No. Because I don't. No, the reason is.
Don't give out your address, yeah. Do not give out your address because it could get dangerous.
No, the attention. No, I want the attention on you guys.
20 fellas turn up beside your house. It could get serious.
I'm sorry, Arsenal fans, but I need the attention of Liverpool.
Don't worry about him, lads. He's wounded. He's like a wounded animal at the moment. When Liverpool are back winning, he'll be fine again.
Yeah, Arsenal,
even Gunnosaurus is like, you know what I mean?
If you lose, then even if you lose, I'm gonna bounce every Arsenal fan here because they thought they could. I thought they. I swear, Ten Hag is like.
He is an absolute muppet. What's that guy's problem?
Like he said, Arsenal didn't have their full squad. Really?
Shut his mouth by.
Jesus had an injury for 3 months. Partey was in.
Smith Rowe.
Yeah. And maybe not. Yeah, I mean, Partey was.
Tomiyasu.
Literally, what's he chatting about, man?
What is he talking? What is that guy's problem?
I hope Betis beat him, do a comeback.
Honestly, man, what is his problem? I mean, when I read it today, it's like he's got an obsession with Arsenal. I mean, what is he? Okay, we're the top team at the moment, yeah, like in the league. I mean, we're currently first, so maybe he's, comparing them to the team that are top of the league at the moment. That's why he said Arsenal. But why is he talking like that? I mean, it's defeatist. It's like we're not responsible for the Liverpool mauling. We're not responsible for that. We're not responsible for Casemiro almost breaking a guy's leg. We're not responsible for that. He's responsible for that. The 7-0 against Liverpool was the worst United performance I've ever seen. He's responsible for that.
Yeah.
Liverpool played well, but United were rubbish.
Yeah, I mean,
The game against Southampton, was it? Ward-Prowse hit the bar.
0-0 somehow.
Oh, that's our fault as well, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, apparently that's your fault.
The red card? Come on, like, we've had our fair share of injuries. What is he? His every word offends me. He's just offensive. I'm delighted now that we beat them at the Emirates. I'm absolutely delighted. And I'm delighted that Liverpool absolutely trashed. This was the headline, right? Title challengers trashed 7-0. They're title contenders. They are title contenders.
I would have rather lost
7-0, by.
I would have rather lost that game and then win versus Bournemouth.
7-0.
To be honest, because it's like, what's the point? What was the point of that 7-0? We've just lost
7-0.
Yes.
Good goal difference, though. Good for the goal difference.
Top 4 right now. I think we still get top 4, but it's been a terrible season though. But look, I think that to all the fans that are Klopp out, I don't know who comes in that does Klopp's job. I just want to know because there's no manager that does what Klopp does. Like he's done it.
I don't think, me as a neutral fan, I don't think there's a need to replace Klopp. Obviously, I'm looking at the results and I'm like, I'm not used to that because normally Liverpool have been doing so well.
I'm only going to sack him. I'm only going to sack him if next season we just say we buy well, have a massive summer, and then we still don't play well. That's where I would sack him. But I'm going to give him this season off. Obviously, I'm still going to criticize Klopp, but he does deserve a season off. I mean, not in that way, but he didn't receive the backing this summer. He hasn't received the backing for the whole Liverpool legacy-wise. So, look, this summer for me is massive for his future, and we need to spend big. If we don't spend big, we're going to have the same season as this. So, the Jude Bellingham one, I can see happening. I can see us getting Mount. It's written for Mount to come to Liverpool, and I just see him in a Liverpool shirt.
Do you think he's a good player? Yeah, you like Mason Mount? You think he's a good player?
I mean, no, but I think he would do well under Klopp because I think Klopp would know how to use him.
What about Ward-Prowse? You wouldn't like to see Ward-Prowse at the club. He is a fantastic player, Premier League experience, dead ball specialist.
If Southampton get relegated, go for him, man, because Southampton will need to sell him.
He's an excellent player, man.
I just hope he goes this summer if they get relegated because it's like he doesn't deserve to be in the Championship, man. And I hope we get him, but I don't see us getting him because I think we have a free kick taker in Trent, and I think he would probably add the experience. So that's why I would say good signing because I think we can for cheap as well because Southampton will have to sell him either way. So
yeah, cut price.
Yeah, I'm hoping
pick him up cheap. He has Premier League experience, man.
Even if they don't get relegated, like I'll still go for him because I know Ward-Prowse will want to leave Southampton. Either way, because his level is not Southampton. His level is probably like a Big Six club. Well, not including Tottenham because they're not a Big Six club. Because they are a top 10 club. I'll give them that. Actually,
you said it, man. You said it. This is an Arsenal channel, so keep it up, man. You can slag off Tottenham all you want. I don't mind. Cheers to that.
You can't banter us. Tottenham fans can't banter us. What trophies have you won the last 3 years?
Tottenham fans and banter. My friend, listen. Let me tell you something. Oh, yeah. I'm a little bit older than you, yeah. You might have noticed. The last time they won the league, the celebration on television, it was black and white. Check it out. Check it out, man. 1962. The celebration was in black and white. No, I'm not going to say any more than that. They won the league twice, and they're always like that with Arsenal. We've won it 13 times. Last time was 2004. Last time for them was 1962. Come on, they were a cup team, yeah? A cup team. FA Cup. Now we're after getting more FA Cups than them. We've won more FA Cups than any team. Why do people compare Arsenal and Spurs when we have 13 league titles and they have 2? Mind the gap, lads. Mind the gap.
Tottenham fans chat too much rubbish, mate. Just because Liverpool and Chelsea have their bad seasons, their worst seasons in how long now? Like 3 years. You can't banter us because we can just, say how many trophies you won and then you've won nothing. But look, for the game tonight, I'm pretty much. I think Arsenal could dominate. I mean,
hopefully, yeah.
I think we'll get a clean sheet. I just can't see Sporting scoring. So, but look, it's 2-2 still. If Sporting can score early, then that'll be a good test for you.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, Jesus back, obviously. I think I'll start Jesus tonight. I wouldn't start him versus Palace.
No. They're going to be on it, man. Palace are going to be on it.
Because they've just lost again. So they need to, they're going to have a performance where they are going to turn up. I think they'll get them. I think Vieira will just tell him, let Arsenal win. I just think he will. Because obviously, he wants Arsenal to win the league.
I don't know. I don't know. The last time we played them, I think that they beat us at the start of the season.
He beat them 2-0 away.
Okay, well, that was last season then. In the last season, I'm thinking of.
Last season,
but I remember they beat us 3-0, I think.
Yeah.
Palace, but he definitely is going to leave all the emotion.
You're a different team, man. You're a different team.
He's not going to let us. Yeah, but he's not going to let us win. If we win, we deserve it. They're going to really go for the.
But I think he'll dominate Palace. They're so open at the back, right? We somehow didn't win against them. We somehow did not win against them. But I mean, the atmosphere is decent, to be fair. But if you score the early goal, the atmosphere dies. So. But it's at your stadium, so you should, on paper, win. And plus, you know what? I'm happy we're not playing this weekend because we would have played Fulham, and I know Fulham will probably just do us. So maybe it's good that they're in the FA Cup because I think we would have lost again. Yeah, but
I don't know, man. Fulham are not that good, but I mean, when the team is lacking confidence, maybe
we give 3 wins to the poor teams, and we turn up against the big team. Because
people commenting on the mug.
Great mug. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The boss.
Arsenal will win the league.
You know what I mean?
Arsenal will win the league. Well, we could do that. We could do you guys a favor too, fam.
Top of the league. You're having a laugh. We are top of the league, though. We're not having a laugh. We're top of the league. Look, this is my top of the league dance. I'd be walking the book like this. Top of the league. Top of the league, boy. We might do it. Who knows? I hope and I pray.
Oh,
Put your money on Arsenal for the league, guys. I'm going to go to the.
They're so lucky this weekend. You know that they would have faced Brighton away.
Those scumbags. Ten Hag, he thinks they're the most. He thinks the team are victimized, is it? He thinks that United are like being victimized. Oh, when I hear that rubbish, I swear to God.
Apparently Arsenal to blame for the 7-0.
Arsenal to blame for the 7-0, and also we got inside Casemiro's head, and he tried to break a guy's leg. That was also Arsenal. That was also we hypnotized him.
Arsenal were in the stadium for that game, and they routed Casemiro. Apparently,
I think Ten Hag is like a voyeur. He focuses on other teams. Like he's going to be talking. Watch now. Next week he'll be talking about Jurgen Klopp.
No,
he's sick. He's just sick. Ten Hag is actually sick. You know what they should do with Ten Hag? No, they should just put him down. He should be put down like an animal. The animal that he is. Ten Hag is just
I still think Ten Hag has done a brilliant job, but after what he said, I mean, you would have gave him respect. You would have given him respect.
See him at the Emirates. He was like this at the Emirates for the last half an hour. Oh, he was like that. I saw the second half of that game in work. Yeah, we absolutely battered them in the second half. We just kept recycling the ball. It was like 20 phases. They couldn't get out past the halfway line. And he was like this. Yeah, and Nketiah scored.
I mean, but
Nketiah, but he was alive to it though. When the ball broke, Nketiah was alive.
Yeah.
Like Rashford, like Gakpo. You have to be alive, like Vardy. You have to be alive to the ball when it breaks. He was alive to the ball and he stabbed it home.
I mean, yeah.
It's a good finish, man.
I mean,
they have a good keeper, United.
I think we should do like now. Like, what's your best summer window? What would be your ideal, realistic summer window? I think we should start with Arsenal because, my team is a massive rebuild. So what would you do this summer? Because I think Arsenal definitely
we need a striker.
Yes, I think I don't think Osimhen's. I think there are rumors of Osimhen, but I don't. You need a.
I think we're bringing in Declan Rice as well into the midfield.
I understand. Declan Rice wants Arsenal.
But we definitely need a striker. I like Ivan Toney. I'm not going to lie.
But then I think his betting things.
Great player.
His betting things could come to Arteta and be like, no chance, I don't want you, because of that. That's where Tony lacks. I'm gonna be honest there. But I think you just need to. I'll be back.
All right, guys, you just have to drop it off for a second. I think someone was calling him, maybe his dad or someone. But yeah, I think maybe his dinner was on. But he'll be back in a while, I'm sure. He'll be back in a while, I'm sure. All right, let me bring it back to just me, because at the end of the day, it's all about the OSG, all about old school. You like the moustache that I'm growing, guys? You like the beard? It's going a little bit grey here in areas, but you know what? It's real, and it's me. You gotta love it, guys. You know what I mean? Spread the love. Look at that. It's all about the Arsenal. All right, he's back. Let's get him in there. His dad was calling him for his dinner. Now he's back. Or whoever that was. Was it Santa Claus or someone was coming down the chimney, or I don't know what it was. Anyway, I think it was Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp was at the front door, was he?
Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp wants you to play for Liverpool, is it? You're just going to get your football boots.
Oh, I mean, I think I need to replace Pep Linders. I need to help Klopp out a bit. But yeah, okay. What would be your ideal summer window? Because I mean,
that's a very good question, my friend. You know, a player I said Ivan Toney, but I've been saying it so much now, people think I'm just joking. I actually really rate the player. But
I think he's good.
I think Declan Rice. But the player,
Declan, man, I think Declan's a good player. He's just at a club which have no good players at all. Like, if you give him a better club, he would shine.
Yeah. I think the flourisher.
The striker one's quite difficult because do you go for a player that's going to be starter? Because Jesus is going to start. I think you need just a striker that's going to come off the bench, or because I think Trossard's entering his 30s, so you're going to need a replacement, to be honest. So I think maybe I don't think you need Osimhen. Osimhen's a player which is a starter. He's not going to start. I think you probably need unless Arteta wants to change system, unless he wants to go 2 attackers. Unless, you have Balogun, who's firing in Ligue 1.
Yeah, I think I was saying that a few weeks ago. We should actually take back Folarin Balogun because he is the top scorer in France at the moment.
Better than Mbappe. He's
Balogun. And he equalized against PSG when they needed him. When they needed him, he got the equalizer against PSG. He saved them.
That's what I would say.
They got a point in that game.
Yeah, I think Balogun is a good. I'll test him out first.
James Maddison is a player I would like to see at the club. James Maddison. And good. I mentioned before about Liverpool, Ward-Prowse.
No, I don't think
I really like those players. I like Maddison. I like Ward-Prowse.
Madison's more of a attacking one. We have enough attackers.
You know who's actually a striker that wanted to come to Arsenal, but for some reason he went to Roma and to Jose Mourinho. I think it's Jose Mourinho's in Roma, right? Yeah. Tammy Abraham. He played for Chelsea before.
Yeah.
We were linked with him. We were linked with him in the summer, and I thought
he's already scored.
I think he's a good player.
He's good, but I think
good player, man. Premier League experience.
I think you just need better. You need better quality though. But I think Abraham, he could just be another Lukaku flop. He comes in, he starts well, and then
Lukaku was my God.
So that would be So that'll be your ideal window. You don't really need a rebuild.
Goalkeeper position is okay. I think the defense is okay. The goalkeeper is okay. Midfield needs strengthening and the forwards need strengthening. But we need a really strong forward. A physically imposing forward. I'm on about the likes of Didier Drogba. That's why Ivan Toney ticks the boxes because he has that physicality about him. He's a mauler. He's a brawler. He's a great player. We need someone strong like him, like Drogba was back in the day. Terrifying player. I mean, Anelka, another guy that was very physical. Suarez for Liverpool, the best player I've seen.
Yeah.
The best player I've seen in one season in the Premier League was Suarez. His performance for Liverpool that one season was the best I've seen. He was just against Manchester City. It was 5-1, but the one was Suarez, and he was just going past all of them on his own.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that out there. Obviously, I don't think Arsenal will sign Suarez, but I'm just going to say one of the greatest players that I've ever seen in the Premier League in one whole season was Luis Suarez that season, man. He was just unplayable. What a player. Suarez, man. Big up Suarez. He likes to bite. Fair enough. He almost broke his teeth. He was like, against Ivanovic's shoulder. But that's Suarez for you, yeah. I mean, a fantastic player. What a player, man. Patrice Evra, they have their history too. There was a little bit of trouble there with Evra, you remember? Evra against Suarez. But that was it, man.
Yeah.
C'est la vie, yeah. Suarez, big ups. I would like to see Arsenal sign Mbappe, Lionel Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo.
I mean, Mbappe, realistically.
Mbappe, Vavaboom. We'd have another Vavaboom. We'd have Mbappe, the new Henry.
I mean,
great player.
Let me say my window because, I mean, this would be
Mbappe?
I mean, Mbappe, we don't need him.
But like that then, Mbappe, I'll be like...
I mean, we can trade Salah for Mbappe if we want. You know what?
You would trade Salah for Mbappe?
Yeah, I think anyone would. But
Mbappe is a good player, but Salah is a good player too.
Yeah, I mean...
You could trade Trent Alexander-Arnold for Mbappe. That would make more sense. And keep Salah. And keep Bobby Firmino. Yeah, but you could play Mbappe right back because he's quick enough to get on the attack. You know what I mean?
I mean, really? Sending
he's like he's unstoppable.
I think we need a right back, but competition for Trent. But okay, like our window
competition.
I'll take Gravenberch. I mean, if it's true, I wouldn't mind Gravenberch. He's a decent player. Mason Mount, and you know the one I want, Jude Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham is an unbelievable player, man.
Give me Jude, man. Jude Bellingham. Give us Jude, man, please.
What a player.
And I think
for anyone that doesn't know Jude Bellingham, guys, check him out.
Yeah.
For those barnstorming performances for England in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Where he absolutely humbled the best players in the world. 19 years of age. He's like a gazelle when he's on the ball. He's admit it though, he is unstoppable when he gets the ball. It's like, where is he going? What's he doing? He just keeps going.
I mean, yeah, he would fit our system as well. So that'll be my three midfielders I would take: Gravenberch, Mount, and Jude Bellingham.
And you want a new manager, right? You want Klopp replaced?
No.
Which manager do you want to come in?
No. First of all,
you're happy with Klopp? Okay, he's happy. That's a joke, anyway, guys. He's happy with Klopp.
Yeah.
I was just putting that out there.
I'm gonna give him this season off. Obviously, not. You shouldn't have an off season, but this is. I'll give him a bit of sympathy for this season. But look, then now the centre back. We definitely need a centre back. Konate's too injury prone, and we just need a centre back that would. I'll take Guardiola. I don't see it being realistic though. I'll probably take Antonio Silva from Benfica. I've not really watched him, but he's good. I mean,
he's good, man. He's a good player.
I watched Guardiola and vs Man City. He is so bad. What the hell? He literally cost them goals. Literally, I mean, unless maybe it's the defenders he has around him. Who knows? And then maybe a right back, a competition for Trent because.
Yeah, he needs to be kept on his toes. Yeah, he's too comfortable. It's like he knows he's going to play. You know,
even if like yesterday he was so bad, but he knows he's going to play vs Man City. He literally, you can confirm that's pretty much confirmed he'll start. So we do need a cover right back. Like That's definite. And if Trent's going through a bad patch, he's not allowed to have one, because if we could have a right back, yeah. But it's hard to get cover right backs these days, because there's loads of right backs that wants to play instead of be benched. That's the thing, right? I mean, Rico Lewis is one potentially. He's a good young, but I think he won't leave Man City for Liverpool. That's Man City do not want to do business.
He's a good player, that guy. Yeah, he's a good player.
Young and yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, this is going slightly off the point. What do you think of Erling Haaland? I mean, he scored 5 goals the other night. He's doing the business. I mean, what do you think of him as a player?
Haaland's different, crazy, man. Like, he may not, I don't think he's better than Mbappe, an overall player, but finishing-wise...
He's scoring a lot of goals, man. 39 goals already this season. 39.
Finishing-wise.
Yeah.
Finishing, he's different, Davey, and he's going to be the key to Man City winning the Champions League, because he needs to... There were some chances he missed, but then that's only one chance he missed, and that's not good. And look, we face Haaland next. I don't know how it's going to go. Konate and Van Dijk, I don't know. They're a better partnership than Matip and Van Dijk. So I'm hoping there's a bit of hope there. The fact that it's a 12:30 as well. We hate 12:30s. So
you said that the last time as well, man. That's exactly what happened, right? It was like, it's a bad time to play. 3 p.m. is like natural, you know. I don't know, but look, anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. But Liverpool are a team in transition now. They're building again. They're going to come back. Klopp has got it right. I think there was things I saw in against Bournemouth. Yeah, there was positives. They were unlucky not to get something out of that game, yeah. But there was things I saw against United. Everybody was moving freely with the ball, and that's what I liked. It wasn't just United collapsed. Like, to go 2-0 up, Liverpool were playing very well at that point when they went 2-0 ahead. And United still thought they had a chance. When it went to 4-0, 5-0, it was over. But to get 2-0 ahead, Liverpool were very good on the flanks. They got it and they played it very quick, like instant. Gakpo was onto it. All kinds of problems. There was space opening up. Shaw didn't know whether to stick or hold. You just overwhelmed them. There was definitely things in that game that you could see they were improving in certain areas, and Gakpo was just perfect. Sometimes he dropped off and collected the ball. Other times he waited for the ball to come in. He was very hard to pick up, Gakpo. Yeah, he was moving all along the front line. He was in the left, he was in the middle, he was on the right, he was moving in, he was dropping off, he was just dangerous. Definitely I saw things in that game against United. Liverpool can be confident because they just need to improve on a couple of things. Like I said, there are certain players that aren't doing so good maybe. It was nice to see Bobby Firmino get that goal, the last goal against United. Of course, he's a massive fan's favourite, yeah. But yeah, good player, man. He's a good player. And he's always a guy that plays well against Arsenal as well. He's a tricky player. I think he scored against us. And he's a tricky player. I think he scored against Arsenal too. He's a real handful, that guy. I mean, he's very, very, very good. So it's obviously obvious, guys. We both admit Arsenal will be champions in May. Gunnosaurus as well. He says it. I'm the boss. Simple as that. So I think Arsenal are going to win the league by maybe 15 points in the end. I think Man City might miss out on top 4. I think Spurs are going to win nothing, as always. And let me think. Yeah. And I think Lionel Messi might join Arsenal. And they are my predictions. No. I wouldn't be booking my... if I was Arsenal, I wouldn't be booking the open top bus yet. Man City are going to have something to say about that.
No, we could do a favour. We could affect Man City and Arsenal, to be fair.
That would be great. That would be fantastic if you beat them.
Can we beat you at Anfield? Give us a win at Anfield. We'll beat you when we beat you at Anfield. Actually, no.
When, yes, when. Not if, when.
Do not clip me, because I do think. I think we will beat you guys at Anfield. We always do. We'll buy you 5-0.
We're better than Bournemouth, though. We're better than Bournemouth.
We're going to buy you 5-0.
5-0?
Yeah.
Next season. All right, next season. This season, I think you'll beat us at Anfield anyway. My own opinion, because we're not we're hit and miss sometimes in games. We were very lucky. We were very lucky in some, not the Fulham game, but we were very lucky in a couple of the games before the Fulham game.
I think
we'll see.
I think we can. The thing is, I think we can beat City. It's just if the players want it. Well, that's really it. If the players want to turn up, then they will beat City. And I think Trent, we need to drop Trent, but then at the same time, we have no one to replace Trent. So Trent's pretty much undroppable, and I do not like that because then he can have a bad game versus City and he still starts.
Yeah, like you said, if they buy a player in his position, there's going to be competition for places, and that is always a positive thing. Yeah, competition for places in training. The manager is looking at this new player. All of a sudden, Trent needs to actually come out and do something in the game, and he's wary that there's another guy ready to take his place, and that is a positive thing because that's how he got into the team in the first place, because he had to be on his toes. You know what I mean? Simple as. All right, he's gone away again. I think he's going to have his dinner. I think Jurgen Klopp is outside and wants him to play. We'll see. I think Klopp is trying to tap him up to play for the team. Massive game tonight for Arsenal, guys. Massive game on Sunday. We're hosting Palace. So tonight we're at the Emirates. Sunday we're at the Emirates. We need to win both the games. There's no doubt about it. We need to win both the matches. Simple as that. He's back. Like a phantom.
I will. I'll probably join you for the Arsenal one. Might as well.
I'm going to be. What game is that?
The Arsenal Sporting one. I'm going to join you for the watch now.
If you want to, do. If you want to.
I might be.
Why not? Are you going to be watching it?
Yeah. I might. Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to be watching it on like a live stream, and sometimes it freezes, but.
Same.
We'll see,
that's right.
Yeah, we'll see. Which one do you watch it on? How do you watch it?
I just watch it on some website, and then it's literally free. There's like multiple links, and then
I do the same. Like
BT Sport costs money, mate. It's not worth it when you have free links.
Yeah, I was paying that for a while, and I started it and I stopped it and I started it and I stopped it. I
only have Sky Sports.
There's no Premier League games on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 12 ones, and those are like.
None of the Arsenal games were on it, so what was I live streaming for? Because what was I paying $25 a month for? None of the Arsenal games were actually on it.
Yeah, we literally show 12 for
every
game. But I don't get it, though, man. Why are we showing at 12 versus Man City? I don't get that schedule thing. Like we should be. I know Liverpool not great this season, but still, it's a big game, man. I see Liverpool. It should be a 4:30, but.
Yeah, and it's people want to watch it in the pubs. Yeah, I mean, they're expecting people to get up at 10 in the morning, isn't it? And get down to the pub for like 11, isn't it? And you know what I mean? You want to get your seat. I mean, let's face it, the pubs are going to be full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a Sunday, right? It's a Sunday, right? I mean, come on.
No, it's a Saturday on the game, 12:30.
Oh, okay. But it's the same thing at the end of the day, right? Because it's like, you know what I mean?
I feel like both teams will not be on it. Because it's like,
sense.
Imagine both teams are not on it, and then it's just 0-0. I just see that happening because Man City just won't. Haaland probably score against us. I mean, we haven't even let him. We have let him score against us in the Carabao Cup, but that's we didn't let him score against us in the league or Community Shield. So hopefully we can actually pocket Haaland. I doubt that though. I hope, man. Come on, Sporting, man. Knock Arsenal out. At least the attention.
You've got some guts. You've got some guts coming on my channel saying that. But I respect it. Yeah, I respect it.
Attention off us for once. We need some attention.
To take away from your. Well, in fairness, when you got that 7-0 against United, everyone was like, "Oh man, the ball was flying into the back of the net."
Apparently, Betis have been the better side, Betis so far. But I'm hoping they score and then the ties back on. Come on, Betis, man. I need you guys to score. Can Betis do a comeback? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is true, man, about this Gravenberch stuff, man. I hope it is. I hope it is, man. But
Oh, who?
the Gravenberch. I hope the deal's true. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Let me just reply to this guy here. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm keeping well. I'm going to do a watch along of the game later, around 10 to 8.
Sporting,
But,
come on, Sporting, knock them
yeah,
out.
this is a
I'll be
Liverpool fan
supporting.
here, and he wants Sporting to knock us out. Yeah, but to be
I
honest, I don't
doubt
think
that.
it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. But of course,
Yeah,
he's supporting our push for the title. In one button
yeah.
City. That's what he was telling me.
We could do you a favor though. We could do you a favor.
Check out this man's channel if you haven't already, guys. Del by Gunner TV. Everybody watching, check out this man's channel. Smash the like for him and subscribe. Do yourselves a favor, yeah. An Irish Arsenal fan like myself.
I mean,
simple as that.
This Badic is out for the whole season as well, which just really bad. Yep. That was confirmed like 4 or 5 hours ago. It just goes from worse, bad to worse right now. we have no midfield. What the hell? We have to play Milner now.
You're going for 4th, yeah. You want to get into the top 4, like at the end of the day. That's the objective, you know what I mean?
Top 4, man. You don't have to be consistent.
But now you're out of Europe. So you can focus on the league.
I do not want Europa League. I do not want to beat Arsenal right now in the Europa League. Sadly, I do not want to be in the Europa League. Like, give us top 4 instead. If we're not getting top 4, don't give us any Europe, because I do not want Europa League football. That would be horrible. I'm probably not going to watch the Europa League games because it's like, what is the point of watching Europa League?
That's actually fair enough. Yeah, the levels are a bit, the games are a bit. I mean, Champions League is where it's at.
Yeah,
everybody wants to be in the Champions League. It's true.
I mean, also, I swear, if Arsenal get in the Champions League, they Arsenal fans get to banter Liverpool fans for once, which they haven't for 3 years because they've been hiding all these years, and now they turn up. You know, Arsenal are the perfect description of The Walking Dead. Like, they come out of nowhere after 5 years. Why now? Like, you can come when we're good. Like,
what did I make? Just let me just deal with this question here. OSG, what did you make of the Irish squad? Do they have a game coming up? First question. Not to sound ignorant about that, yeah, but do they have a game coming up, or is there a new squad out, or
have you seen?
Let me actually inform myself, yeah. The Irish
Come on,
squad.
Betis, man. Apparently they missed a great chance. Apparently panic is setting in United. Oh, come on board this United for once, Ten Hag. You need to learn a lesson. Oh, this guy had to say that those boys gonna TV.
What did he have to say?
He just this Liverpool, man. Oh my God,
Mate, you don't need to worry about Champions League as you won't be in it next year.
How many Champions League have we got? How many Champions League?
But you came on to an Arsenal fan. You came onto an Arsenal fan channel, man. Picking.
How many?
I know you're a young guy. You're only having a bit of fun, but I mean, you gotta take it if you're gonna give it, man. If you're gonna give it, you gotta take it. Simple as. I'm a nice guy, so you know you're a young lad. I let it go, but I mean, Del Boy, he's Arsenal true and true. This guy has supported the club before you were born, so he's got kids himself. You know what I mean? He's old school like myself.
You know what?
Here we go. Let me just put up that comment. Let's just let that salivate.
Oh my!
He was picking on Arsenal, guys. So I mean, you know, at some point, like I said, you're going to give it, you got to take it. But actually, in fairness, though, Arsenal fans, man, we are actually not like. Think of United fans. They are the most. I mean, I used to date a United fan, you know. And you know what she said to me when I was back in my hometown, back in Ireland. And my city's big enough, yeah. Not like Dublin, but it's big enough. I was talking about the Arsenal Supporters Club. And you know what she said to me? Arsenal Supporters Club. And she started laughing. That relationship didn't go far. I can tell you. She was gone in a second, man. She was out the door in a second. And I was in the club with another one. Gone. Over. Laughing at Arsenal. Laughing at the fact that there was an Arsenal Supporters Club in my city. Thinking it's hilarious. That is United. The arrogance that they did. The arrogance under Alex Ferguson. I get it, yeah. They won trebles, they won this, they won that. Arsenal won 1 or 2 in between, but mainly they dominated. The cheek, Del Boy Gunner TV is giving the old thumbs up. I think he's got another comment in the chamber, though. I think he's going to wind up with another one. Now, what do you think of Liverpool at the moment? Where do you see it? Where do you see it going wrong or going right? And Del Boy, what do you think of Jurgen Klopp? What do you think of Jurgen Klopp, and what do you think of Trent Alexander-Arnold? Interesting. You know what I mean? All these questions need to be answered, Del Boy. Del Boy's got something to say. Go on, OSG. I think he's going to zone in on Liverpool now this season and really what's going on with them. We'll just wait. We'll just wait for him to come back on that there. I'm sure he's got a bullet in the chamber.
I mean, where have you been hiding all these years and now you come? Okay, yeah.
Where have the Arsenal fans been hiding? They haven't been hiding. The fans haven't been hiding anywhere.
They have.
We've been down, maybe. We've been down a bit because things have been going bad with the club.
No, Arteta literally has taken 3 seasons to figure this team out.
But there's been thousands of fans at the stadium, like, for protests. The fans come out in force when they were protesting against the owners, and we were in a bad place then. But there was a lot of fans that were protesting. I mean, the protests were serious protests.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
The BSN have been around for a while. Yeah, the Black Scarf movement. They've been around for years.
Can we just switch positions right now? Except, can we be Arsenal for now? And then
you want to be first, and you want Arsenal to be 5th or 4th. Coming through.
You be 5th, we be first.
But she did win the league title recently. I mean, and you won the Champions League recently. Yeah. So it has been a successful time for Liverpool.
There's a lot more fans being Klopp out, which surprisingly is surprising. But then again, I can understand your frustration. But I'm giving him that next season. I'm going to give him next season. If he doesn't deliver next season, then I'm
Klopp.
Yeah, if he doesn't deliver, and with the signings we make, then I would say Klopp out. Because it's like he had the money, he should be. I mean, what do you think on the England
players? And with the players you have on the field, I mean, there are still some very good players at Liverpool. With the players they have,
what are your thoughts on the England?
Maybe they're a bit tired, but with the players they have, they should be doing something.
I mean, Alisson's the only one that's just trying. There's no one else is.
Yeah, but one thing that has to be said as well, my friend, is that whether it's Arsenal or United or Spurs or whoever, Manchester City are a force to be reckoned with every season, and they're the team to beat. So it's not just on Klopp and Liverpool. I mean, there's a lot of competition in the Premier League, and if you're not first, only one team can be first every season. Will it be Arsenal this season? I hope so. But it could easily be Manchester City too.
I mean, yeah.
Klopp can get you successful, yeah? Klopp can get you successful, but you won the league, you won the Champions League. I mean, what more can the man do?
He needs to have a good season next season if he wants to stay.
I
mean, what's it on?
Yeah, but it's just very competitive, man. I think. I mean, it's just very competitive in the Premier League. It's very competitive. Here's Del Boy. He's in with the comment. Here we go. But it's a constructive comment. He shied away from, massacre. The massacre was put off. All right, let me see what's going on here.
Listen. This comment, right? He wanted a midfielder. It was the owners not backing him with the money. That's it. They didn't back him with enough money to sign who he wants. That's why we can sign midfielder. That's probably that's all I have to say. They weren't backing him.
Is that all you have to say?
And plus, he does want to rebuild Liverpool. Okay, it's just,
that's a major rebuilding project, though. I mean, to rebuild them from the ruins. I mean, back into the palace.
Yeah, I think the thing is, right? It's not. It's a rebuild, but it's all we need to do.
Massive rebuilding project. I mean, serious level.
We need to just get through. If we can just get 3 midfielders in and a centre back, then we're back to our best. That's literally all we have to do. We just have to do that, and then I think we're back. It's just It's not. But the signings have to be very smart, though. They need to be smart.
Yeah.
Like Bellingham's. I think we're going to get Bellingham. I think Bellingham will come. I can see him doing that. I think he won't. He won't choose. Even if we don't get any Champions League, he'll still choose us because I think he will give us. He will come to us over Madrid because I think we have. I think we're gonna spend big this summer. I just think we will. So yeah, I mean, yeah, he will rebuild. If not Carlo leaves Madrid.
Don Carlo.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I was working with a guy like 2 years ago in West London, yeah, and Chelsea fan. And the time that Don Carlo was at Chelsea, yeah, he saw him walking down the high street in Chelsea, and he was going to go over and say something to him. And he was with his wife walking down the road, yeah, playing his day. You could have easily just went up and like got a photo. And he never went up and spoke to him. And he regrets it to this very day that he never went up and saw him. Guys, when you have a chance and you see one of these guys out in public, if you're his biggest fan, whatever, if he's associated with the club, go straight up. Second chances, okay, Edu is not exactly God at Arsenal, and a lot of people don't like Edu. But I saw Edu 6 months ago. I saw him last September in central London. I went straight up to Edu. He was with his wife, and he had two minders with him, two bodyguards. But I went straight up to Edu, and I was like, "Are you Edu Gaspar?" He said, "I am." I said, "Let's get a photo, my friend." But he was looking at me at the start like he thought I was going to start being abusive towards him, because at this point in time, he was public enemy number one in Arsenal, and all the fans were giving him abuse. But I saw Edu, me and Edu, what? Best of friends. You know what I mean? And I was like that. Edu? No, but look, I had my own thoughts about him and his role at the club, yeah. But I wasn't going to get stuck into him in front of his wife and his kids. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not the time or the place, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna just I might just stay in the stream, but I'm just gonna have a I just have to go. Well, I'll stay in the stream though. I just have to do something real quick.
Yeah, no problem, man. If you want to come back for the watch along, do you?
Yeah, but
it's up to you. Yeah, if you want to drop in the second half or whenever, let me know.
I'm just turning my camera off and staying mute, and then I'll join once I finish.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I think the abuse that Del Boy was giving him got too much from him. Only joking, but seriously, he started rubbishing Arsenal, saying, "I hope they get beaten and this and that." And I think, this is an Arsenal channel. You know what I mean? But he's a young guy, guys. This guy's a young guy. He's all right. You know what I mean? He's a young fella. He's only a young fella. You know what I mean? As we are grown men. Yeah, let's get into the game. Simple as that. This is the preview, of course. I'm also going to be doing a watch along of the game at about 10 to 8. And I'm really looking forward to bringing you that game, guys. I've got 3 days off from work. St. Patrick's Day is around the corner. But it's going to be a quiet one for the OSG over here in London. I'm skint, as they say in the business. But yeah, that's London living, guys. Next month will be a better one, yeah. And next year I'll come back to Ireland for St. Patrick's Day, and it's going to be a good one. A year from now, this will all be a distant memory. All right, let's see what's going on. So basically, with the match, another comment coming in. Oh no, sorry. There he goes, Del Boy going. Yeah, I think the Arsenal, the strength of the Arsenal fans. We were winding up for the big one. Well, he's a young guy. He'll be back. He's a cool guy. You know what I mean? He's a friendly guy. But guys, if you haven't already, check out Del Boy Gunner TV's channel. Smash the likes, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notifications bell, yeah, that you get notified every time he uploads content. Maybe Del Boy, you want to give us a little bit of information on when you're going live next and what you have actually planned for your channel. I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in that. Are you doing a watch along, or are you going to do a review of the game tonight at the final whistle? Or which way is it looking for you on your channel? Yeah, but I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in knowing what you have actually planned today, the next 2 days. Are you going to be doing something for the Crystal Palace game? A must-win match, of course, in the Premier League coming up on Sunday. I, unfortunately, am working on Sunday, but I could do a match preview, so we'll just have to see how that goes. All right, let's get into it. The match itself, guys, Arsenal v Sporting, it's 2-2 on aggregate. The kickoff at the Emirates is at 8 p.m. All right, it's at 8 p.m. tonight. Arteta, Europa League is a distraction. We want to win, of course. I mean, it goes without saying. You know what I mean? The manager Mikel Arteta says the Europa League is not a distraction for a team, and it's the competition they want to win. I'm actually just going to stop that now because it's a video. I can't have anything playing on my channel. Arsenal Sporting, Europa League round of 16 second leg, aggregate 2-2, guys. It's at the Emirates. United are also playing Betis. As we speak, it's a 0-0, 4-1 to United on aggregate. Fenerbahce are playing Sevilla. It's 0-0, aggregate 2-0 to Sevilla. Feyenoord are 2-0 up against Shakhtar Donetsk, aggregate 3-1. And it's Freiburg 0, Juve 0, the old lady of Italian football. And they're winning 1-0 on aggregate. So the Arsenal game is the only one that hasn't kicked off. It's the late kickoff at 8. Eddie Nketiah, guys, is he going to play? He limped off injured in the 4-0 win over Everton this month. Hasn't appeared since. They say that he is actually several weeks away from recovering from an ankle injury he picked up earlier this month. He scored 6 goals in 12 games, guys, before he was sidelined with the injury. Eddie has actually done well. And he's actually gained a lot of strength. You know what I mean? He's gotten much physically stronger. Eddie has done well, man. Del Boy Gunner, yeah, doing a fan cam call-in show after the game. That's tonight's game you're talking about, is it? Not the game on Sunday. I think he's doing it tonight anyway, guys. After the game tonight, Arsenal Sporting, Del Boy's going to be doing a fan call-in show after the game. I might actually watch that, yeah. I might actually tune in. You know what I mean? Pass a couple of comments and give it a like and give my support. But check out Del Boy Gunner TV's channel tonight, guys. He's going to be doing a fan call-in show. I've seen some of them. He gets a lot of people watching, a lot of interest. So do yourselves a favor, go out and support them. Eh? Simple as. Back into it. The injury to Nketiah is meant to be a bit of a bad one. Arteta saying that he's a big challenge ahead of him to get fit. Of course, the return of Gabriel Jesus is a welcome boost as we prepare for the tie tonight, guys. As we're hosting Lisbon. He returned as a substitute in the 3-0 win over Fulham, guys, last Sunday. Came on with 13 minutes to go. He had a knee injury that he got at the World Cup. Of course, the World Cup was a strange one this year, guys. Well, last year, because it actually, it was mid-season. It started in November, so it was like mid-season tournament. So it was a little bit of a strange one. But he could make his first Arsenal start since November against Sporting. Good Jesus. So hopefully. But of course, it was great to see him back, guys. Everybody was happy. I mean, you could sense it. The team has missed him, to be honest. I mean, we've been doing well enough without him. Eddie has stepped up in Nketiah, but the team missed him, definitely. He's coming back in training. He's getting better every day, so it's a positive thing, you know, really positive. The attacking impetus, of course, of Fulham was provided by Martinelli. Trossard, of course, who had a hat-trick of assists. We're 5 points ahead of the top of the league. I tell you, we would have taken this at the start of the season if we had the choice, you know what I mean? I mean, it's been a good season for us so far. We can't complain. Most important thing at the moment, regardless, everyone needs to get behind the team. 110%. Tonight, yeah, the fan shows tonight, no bother. I tune into that myself. Arsenal Alex, let's do this, Gunners. If you haven't already, guys, check out his channel also. Arsenal Alex, doing him the favour, guys. I'm always bigging up people's channels, yeah, because to be honest, Alex was there at all the protests when it was Kroenke out. He stood side by side with the Arsenal fans in the worst times. And he was there and he stood up and he was counted. So for that alone, he deserves support on his channel. I say it every single time, but I mean it. He went out, he took time off from his busy life. He was outside the stadium. He took part in several of the peaceful protests against the club. And he didn't let the club down and embarrass the club with his actions. You know what I mean? Like some fans did, they embarrassed the club in the protest with their actions. You know what I mean? So big up to Alex, man. Check out his channel. He deserves a bit of support. Same Del Boy Gunner guys. These guys are Arsenal fans true and true. They're old school like myself. They supported the club longer than me. Alex, I think since 1989. I think Del Boy more or less the same. So you know what I mean. Big up them, man. Support their channels. They deserve a bit of support. You know what I mean. Most important thing this season, guys, no matter what happens, is that everybody comes home and supports the team. The push we're making for the Premier League title, everybody comes on and supports the club. That is the most important thing. You know what I mean? That everyone comes on and supports the team. Regardless of your beliefs, regardless about Arteta, regardless about Edu, at this moment in time, we all need to be pushing in the one direction and supporting the club. It's as simple as that. Say no more about it. We have our first real opportunity to win the league in 20 years. I know there was one of the other seasons there we managed to sneak into second place, but we were never in contention. Now we're in contention. It's a real possibility. So like I said, the most important thing, support the club for 90 minutes. Everybody pushing in the one direction. That's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, we're all on the same side. We want the club to do well. You know what I mean? So they deserve our support, to be honest, for the effort that they have made this season. Everyone is putting in a shift. I mean, they're giving their absolute best, everything they have to try to bring the title home. You know what I mean? And it would be coming home, in my opinion, where it belongs. The right side of North London. You know what I mean? All right, let's get back into the story. We've been waiting a hell of a long time, guys, to win the league. I'm not saying it's a definite we're going to do it because City are looking dangerous. I mean, with Haaland banging in 5 goals a game, say no more about it. I mean, when we play them at the Etihad, it's going to decide, I think, everything, to be honest. And I hope and I pray we can get something out of that game because we need to. If we go up there and just take a straight L, a loss, it's not going to be good enough for us, you know. It's one of the biggest European nights we had for a while, guys, at the Emirates tonight, due to COVID especially. So it's good to get those big European nights back. Let's build up a big atmosphere, enjoy with the supporters against a really good team that's going to put up a big challenge in front of us. It's going to be an interesting one, no doubt. All right. Let's see what's going on. The Arsenal FC official website, there's an icons collection after coming out now from the 91 to the 94 season. Now let's actually have a look at the club shop here. I haven't bought something in the club shop in a while, but I'm saving up a bit of money now. I think maybe at the end of the year, I'll go spend a bit of money and buy something. You know what I mean? Buy some gear for myself. Spend a little bit of money, you know. All right, let's see. Let's go to the shop. Icon collection is out, 1991 to 1994. Wear your pride like an icon. Arsenal icon shirt for this season. The goalkeeper shirt. Arsenal Originals Essential Joggers. The women's Adidas Stella McCartney woven jacket. I tell you, I've been at the club a couple of months ago. The Stella McCartney stuff is decent. No doubt. Stuff is decent. You know what I mean? It's good quality. I've seen that the Stella McCartney Arsenal bag. They actually have Arsenal shoes. Believe it or not. Arsenal runners, yeah. Ultra Boost. Adidas. They're decent, huh? They have certain sizes here on the website, yeah, but I'm sure if you go to the actual club itself, you can get the sizes you want. Yeah. They have a pair of Arsenal's shoes here. Oswego. They're actually decent. Can't complain, huh? They're actually decent looking, yeah. Not bad at all. Has to be said. Nice, yeah. They're actually doing a footwear range. It's a good idea. In my opinion, I'd actually buy them. They're blue and black. They're actually decent. Check out the Icon range, guys. They're actually not bad at all. You know what I mean? To be fair, they're actually decent. Yeah, they're decent. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. You know what I mean? Nice runners. Say no more about it, huh? They're decent, man. All the way. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see there. Tasty enough, in fairness. They're tasty enough. Anyway, that's enough about me dreaming. Dreaming about the Arsenal gear. Richo63, evening all. Welcome along to the live stream, man. How you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. Please like this video of me. Wait, there no. Oh yeah. The main man is back, guys. Sorry about that. I was away looking at something. Here he is. He's back again for more misery.
Back again. Come on, Sporting.
He's supporting Sporting Lisbon, guys. I just know that Delboy is going to have him for absolute breakfast. All right. If Alex sees that, there's trouble. Richo63, evening all. How are you, my friend? Welcome along to the live stream. I hope you're keeping well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, if you haven't already, please smash the like in this video for me. I hope Yuvraj, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, my friend. Yeah. Like this video for me anyway, then you can continue slaughtering Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's supporting Sporting Lisbon in tonight's game, by the way, guys. He's a Liverpool fan, so go easy on him, yeah. Go easy on him, yeah. He's only a young lad. He's only young.
If Sporting score, I'm going to celebrate. Because
you're going to celebrate if Sporting score?
Yeah. If they knock you out, I'm going to laugh at Arsenal.
Delboy, it's in your hands.
See it. I think you guys will go through, but like I
leave it in Delboy's hands, his capable hands. He's going to have to come back for that now. I leave it up to him. Yeah, he's the ball breaker. You know, it's good cop, bad cop. I'm the good cop. Delboy's the bad cop. You know what I mean, we're playing good cop, bad cop. So he'll be supporting Sporting, guys, and he hopes that they win and they beat us, and he'll be celebrating if they win.
Yeah,
but he doesn't think they're going to win. Importantly, he doesn't think they're going to win. But he's got guts coming on, and Arsenal fans chanting like Gunnosaurus was looking at me like, "Who is this guy? Who's he?" You know what I mean? I was like, "Yeah, you know what I mean." Gunnosaurus was telling me off camera he's got a lot to say for himself. I was like, "Yeah, you know what I mean." That's being a Liverpool fan. That's par for the course. Huh? Being one of club soldiers.
I need attention on Arsenal. I need attention from my club for once.
To take away from what's going on. Yeah. That's fair enough. I was just checking the Arsenal website there. They have some cool stuff, some cool clothes, man. They have like a new Adidas range out. Icons.
Better stuff, by the way. See?
They got cool stuff, man. The best I ever saw was when I had an ex-girlfriend. She was a Chelsea fan, yeah.
Let me to the Liverpool shop. Let's know what Liverpool have. Let's see.
We went to the bridge once and we saw the stuff that they had at Chelsea, but it was just after they had actually. Won the Champions League, and that was a long time ago, yeah. So they had they had a lot of cool stuff there because they had the Champions League range. It was amazing stuff, yeah.
Liverpool. They have the 2005 Istanbul shirt.
Istanbul.
Well, I wish we did that versus Madrid, the comeback, but yeah, it's We did. I hope Luis Diaz is back after the break, man. We need him back desperately. And Diaz is gonna send Ben White back to Brighton when he plays, if he plays. Are you ready for Luis Diaz? If he starts, he's gonna bully Ben White.
Is he gonna bully Ben White? Is he?
If he starts.
If he starts, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Because it's the game very soon. Actually, we face you guys very soon, and yeah, if he could give us a free win, that'd be nice. How about this? We beat Man City for you, but you let us win at Anfield.
I don't know. I can't be making those kind of presumptions or anything or deals. I can't be making any deals for the club. Other fans wouldn't like that anyway. I'd probably lose my. Yeah, I don't think any of the Arsenal fans would be following me anymore. I couldn't be saying that. I could lose my following. All my fans.
Richard says Salah leaving in the summer. PSG. Well,
Salah leaving in the summer to PSG. What do you think about that?
We're going to get Mbappe then, if he's leaving. If he's leaving.
You're going to get Mbappe? Jesus.
If he leaves.
That's a nice dream, I tell you. That's a nice dream.
If we had bought Qatar owners, then yeah, maybe. But guess we're sticking with these rubbish owners.
The boss. That's me.
Boss,
all right. Let's drink some water.
The boss will be Liverpool next season.
You're very confident. Very confident after the games Liverpool have had. Oh.
I mean, I want to compare Arsenal and City fixtures because I'm looking at
Arsenal. Let's see.
You have to easy
compare and contrast.
You have easy games coming up, man. I'm telling that right now. You have Palace, and then you have Leeds, and then Liverpool, which is a tough one. Then you have West Ham away, Southampton at home. So easy run, and then this is where it gets tough. Then you face Man City away, and then you face Chelsea at home, Newcastle away, Brighton at home. That's the period. That's the period where Arsenal bottle the title like they always do.
Arsenal just got to take it game by game now. I mean, let's try to get this game out of the way. Hopefully we can win tonight, hopefully. Not pick up any injuries. And let's look ahead to the game against Palace on Sunday. We just need to take it game by game. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's the business end of the season.
No, man. I think City have easy fixtures than you guys. City have the easier fixtures because their last four's quite easy, to be honest. Leeds, Everton, Chelsea at home, and then Brentford. So, again, there's a relegation as well going on. So, it's looking good. I hope Everton get relegated, please, Everton. But I don't know if they're like.
Poor old Everton, boy. They've had a bad season. Poor Everton.
Both teams have the mighty side teams. Still 0-0. Oh.
Jesus to start. That is the question. Hopefully.
Jesus will start. He'll rotate versus Palace.
Hopefully for Arsenal fans. It would be good to get him back in the mix. We're going to need him at some point, run-in for the title. It would be good to have Jesus back.
Definitely starting.
Definitely good to have him back.
He will start against us, man. Then Van Dijk's going to absolutely bully him as well. Don't worry.
Do you think Van Dijk is going to bully Jesus?
Yeah, he's going to injure him again because
Van Dijk is a good player.
Yeah.
Van Dijk is a good player. Van Dijk is a player I always admired. I'm just putting that out there. I like Van Dijk as a player.
He's been awful for us this season.
Yeah, he's not been ever since that injury, man.
Last season he was not great as well. So
but it was the injury did him, man. He hasn't been the same since then.
Pickford, man.
He's like a yard slower.
If that idiot.
He looks heavy like it,
I hate Pickford
Never
just
liked
for
him.
that moment. He's annoying,
Mm.
Pickford, man. He injured Van Dijk, man. That Pickford, man. That's why I hate Everton. I hate Everton because of their rivalry, but like mostly Pickford. Of course, he injures our best player, man. That's really affected him.
And he's not making those kind of runs anymore. You know, when he used to pick the ball up and actually like drive through the midfield and like bring it right up to the edge of the box. He's not bursting out with the ball anymore. You know, before he used to like burst out of defense with the ball. 3 players trying to stop him. They couldn't stop him. He just kept going. He's a big, strong man. I mean, he's not doing that anymore. You know, he just plays the ball off or tries to defend. He's not coming out with the ball like before. That was one of the successes with Liverpool. He was moving into the midfield with the ball, and the teams were backing off. They couldn't contain, and everybody was able to push out. You know what I mean? Because he was taking the ball forward. He's not doing that anymore. He's not taking the ball forward.
Yeah.
He's struggling. Yeah, he's struggling. Poor guy.
He's not doing more risks. He's not risking more.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad, though. Then again, his injury was really bad. So
let me check the lineups.
Lineups are not out yet. I don't think.
Yeah, but like the predictions.
I mean, I think you only go strong. You may have to. I mean, but I think you'll rotate a bit, not too much.
Yeah, because we have to look ahead to the game at the weekend, which is, in my opinion, much more important.
Easy win there, expected.
Arsenal predicted lineup. Here we go.
I think you're going to go strong. I think you might have to go strong because it's like you're 2-2. You put yourself in an unnecessary position. So
they think that they expect him to rotate his squad for the second leg because of the Premier League. Matt Turner is going to play instead of Ramsdale. I don't know, is that a good idea, to be honest? I know Ramsdale needs to be rested, but Turner is an awful player.
Paul Joyce apparently says Liverpool may be better served going to Mason Mount. He's likely to be offloaded this summer and may cost half of Jude Bellingham's fee. Jude Bellingham's not going to happen, is it? I hope so. At least Naby Keita is leaving in the summer. That's Paul Joyce confirmed. Let's go. Keita is actually leaving. Yes. That little.
You don't like him?
Keita, no, he's awful. He's been a flop, man. 50 million we spent on him, and he's done absolutely nothing.
50 million? What?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow. Is it that much?
Yeah. That's why everyone hates him. Oh, you know, the PSG fans are so bad. Well, apparently, according to this journalist, he's saying that PSG fans tried to whistle Lionel Messi in their next home match, blaming him for the defeat against Bayern Munich. What? No. Messi, man, he didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to get it, man.
Poor Lionel.
He deserves back club, and the PSG fans are so bad.
Yeah, they're demanding, yeah, but I think the Real Madrid fans are even worse.
Well, he's also in the England squad because Trent not being in the squad doesn't surprise me, especially considering, you know, how bad he's been for us. Darwin. I think even Klopp gave up. When he brought off Darwin, I think Klopp just gave up from then. Because Klopp knew they wouldn't score 3 goals in how long was left. And like, they're spending more than a
But yeah, man, I don't know. But you can look forward now. Hopefully, you can hit top 4, yeah, and look to the summer to rebuild and look to the new season. I mean, Klopp is going to be around a while. He's still got a lot to give to the club. He's a very good manager, in my opinion. A guy that I respect. But you remember before Man United went on this great run with Alex Ferguson. Ferguson was that close, my friend, to being sacked before they started to get good. Yeah, like the first couple of years, United were nowhere or nothing. It was when they signed Eric Cantona. He was the final piece in the puzzle for them to become Premier League champions. But before that, Ferguson was that close to actually losing his job. that's football. That's management. It's club will bounce back. There's no doubt. He's going to bounce back. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, only one team can win the league each season, and like Man City at the moment are the team to beat. They're like, I think they won like 6 league titles in the last, I don't know how long. They won a lot of titles, man. And like before, they never used to win anything with respects to Manchester City. They weren't even on the radar as a football team. All of a sudden, they're 6 times champions in the Premier League. You know what I mean?
Apparently, if we don't get top 4, we're gonna have a bad window. Apparently, because we're not gonna have the same money. But still, I'm expecting to sign Jude Bellingham, to be honest.
And it's financially important too, because I think you're still giving 50 million. That's what it used to be anyway. If you qualify for the Champions League, you get 50 million pounds. So I mean, there's a financial incentive that you could put back into the team to buy players.
Sadly,
it's success.
Sadly, our owners are just like, they don't want to give up the money. Man, I just miss Jota, man. The Jota before, when he was in his peak, man. That injury just killed Jota.
Arsenal news for the game.
Someone's going, please. I need something.
Possible lineup: Matt Turner, Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Kivior, Tierney, Jorginho, Xhaka, Vieira. Unfortunately, not Patrick Vieira. It's Fabio Vieira. Bukayo Saka, Leandro Trossard, Emile Smith-Rowe.
No, Jesus, no.
I think he's going to come on as a sub. I don't think he's able to start at the moment. I think they're going to sub him on.
Like you have to.
Oh, our dinner's ready. Alright, I'm back, guys. Welcome back to my live stream. Yeah, I'll be doing a watch along. Let me just check. Okay. He's after going off for a while, but that's cool. No problem, man. Thank you for the message. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, a huge game coming up for Arsenal, guys. A really big one. I'm going to be doing a watch along of the game, of course, later. So make sure to check that out. And it's going to be a fun one. Just got very cold there recently. I'm going to turn on the heating. Obviously, a very cold night, huh? No joke. All joking aside. This is coming from an Irishman. If an Irishman tells you it's cold, you know it's cold, guys. You know what I mean? Let's look into the game a little bit before I go, though. See what's going on. Europa League build-up. Alright, welcome along, guys, to my live stream. A preview of tonight's game. Arsenal against Sporting at the Emirates. It's currently 2-2 on aggregate. Game kicking off at 8 p.m. I'm also going to be doing a watch along of the game, so make sure you check that out. Starting just before 8 p.m. Massive game for the club. Really, I expect a much changed lineup though to what we played in the Premier League. I mean, this is another competition. We want to progress. But for me, I'm already looking ahead to Sunday and the Premier League clash against Crystal Palace. We're hosting Crystal Palace on Sunday. Of course, Arsenal legend, former player, Patrick Vieira is at the helm. Going to be an interesting one, no doubt about it. But I'm looking forward to that game. It's going to be a really, really interesting game. We'll see how the team do. Of course, we need all 3 points. Unfortunately, I'm working on Sunday. Otherwise, I will do a watch along with that game. But I might do a preview of the game. See how people like it. But it's going to be a really tough game, I think, on Sunday, in my opinion. We need to rest players tonight because I'm just trying to get a 1-0 win or whatever we can and get through to the next round. We need to rest a lot of our best players because there's a huge game coming up on Sunday. Ramsdale, I think, will be rested. I think Matt Turner is going to play, unfortunately. He's not a good goalkeeper, in my opinion, Turner. But look, it is what it is. Maybe he could do a job for us in tonight's game. But I don't rate him at all as a goalkeeper. And obviously, when Ramsdale is stepping aside and he's coming in, you'd have to fear the worst. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Just 1 second, guys. Just got to send a message to somebody. Just give me 1 second, all right? Not forgetting about you. Thank you to everybody for tuning in anyway to my live stream. I really, really appreciate it. Let me just send a message here. All right, I'm going to wrap this live stream up, guys. I'm going to be coming back shortly before 8 o'clock for a watch along of the game. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. For your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. And I'll see you soon, guys. All right, take it easy. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.